The sun is setting behind the hills. Your food is running low. The monsters last night were bad. This night they're going to be worse. Oh, you see torchlight in the distance. You race for it, trying to get there before the mobs, the monsters, and all the baddies start spawning and start coming after you. Oh, come on, come on. Torchlight means food, rest, shelter. Must mean human population. You see a gravel path and a sandstone archway. You go through, and you see this massive valley with massive spires and all the things. You see a massive wall with magical floating lamps. You come down the path, and you get to a line drawn in blue on the floor. Cross the line and enter the land of Norakun. Welcome, traveler, to Norakun. Rest and be welcome. That is the exact words you were waiting for. Hello guys, this is Train Master, and today we are on the Autcraft server. Sorry about that intro, I had to make it a little bit interesting. This is my joint base with my brother and my best friend, and today we are going to take a tour. As you can see, we walk in through a tunnel over there, and as soon as you cross this line, there is a special greeting message that plays in chat. I actually read it to you. But for right now, let's get started with the tour. So, we are going to enter through the waterfall. So let's press the call button and hop into our tram. Now this is pretty awesome to watch. I should play some awesome music, but I'm not going to. So as you can see, the waterfall starts to split. Just wait for it. And then you get your first glimpse of the entryway into the mountain. The door under the mountain, quite literally. And we are off. And we are across. Now if we wait just a couple seconds, is it seconds or minutes? No, it's seconds. We'll hear the pistons fire into action, and we'll see the waterfall comes back down, which is really awesome. Then we have the gate. Fully closable, so nothing can get in, which is really nice. So I'm going to open it again, and we'll leave it closed for the time being. So we are safe. We are safe from harm. Over here we have Takua. Come on, move. Can I get your name tag a little bit better? Yep, Takua, one of the guard bunnies. This is the other button for the gate. And here is the wall of banners. This is my brother's flag, Angus Faber. This is my flag, the emblazoned cross. We have one more spot in our party, currently held by the Knight's Cross. This is my best friend, A.G. Muckbooks, and his Yordle banner. And that, well, sadly none of them could join me for this, so this is just me. So this is, you see this grand entryway as you walk in. Just down that way you just see a long hall, see a couple doorways leading off. Random door over here, that's maintenance, we'll get there later. Come over here, got a glass floor, it looks down. And then if you turn to your right, you see this massive hall guarded by these golems with our flags in the walls. This is the storage room. This is the massive storage room. Now I don't have anything in there at the moment, but if I flip that off and if there was something in that chest, it would automatically get sorted through all of these chests and all the ones down there. So it's a fully auto, as we can see by the redstone right there, fully auto sorting system. Then I have, as you can see down below there, 1, 2, 3, 4 bulk silos. So one of them is stone, the other is stone brick, 1 dirt, and 1 iron ingots. And we will get to why later. Now this is just a cool contraption to get down. Don't mind these villagers, they will be disappearing soon and being moved to a new location. They're just temporary where they are right now. Oh, there goes the minecart. We'll discuss that in a minute. Sorting system's kind of organized by different things. I'm not going to go into that. People can organize their own sorting system. I'm not going to go into how I organize mine. So I'm going to stand on these trapdoors carefully, and I'm going to drop through. As you can see, I got more sorting system down here. This 4x4 grid here of chests, this is my smelting storage, so everything from the smelter goes in there. We have a bunch of random, let's see, like potions and armor and tools, that sort of thing down here. Also, the chests to access the silos are down here. Got a couple ender chests scattered around. Those are pretty nice. And then we have this random button. Random button. What does the button do? Well, it opens a secret doorway. This part is currently unfinished. This is still a work in progress, just to let you know. Not everything is finished. But if we go out this tunnel, as you can see it's currently raining, this actually goes back out here. So for players, this is a multiplayer server, for players who don't have the ability to deal with lag, or they are very lagged, they can't take the sky tram, so they will come down here when this is finished, and they will come through into the base via a non-laggy method. And then it's got a button right here. Press that, opens up the door, and that's about it. We've got this wide sweeping staircase going up and down. This is another maintenance hatch. We'll get in there later. As you can see, we can take a... Why did that just open? I don't know why that just opened. As you can see, this is the sorting systems redstone. Like I said, when we take a tour of the maintenance access ways, I'll describe some of what's going on around there. I have to thank my best friend for this one, AG Muckbooks. Project board. Our project is just massive. And I'll say, this is a very large plot of land. So let's see, this is our to-do board. We got like decorate train station, waterfall village, bunch of different things. I'll let you read them. I'm not going to read them to you. I think my favorite is add more details. I like that one. There's multiple ways we could go from here. I guess we will, well, not go down there immediately. We'll go this way. So this is my super smelter. Makes sense. It's in the iron golems crafting area. I have to again thank AG Muckbooks for these very nice iron golem anvil workstations. Decorative, of course, but just looks awesome. So this is my massive 64 furnace super smelter. It's all fully automatic. All you have to do, well, I guess it's not completely automatic. All you have to do is just put your items in there and walk over here, press that button, and it'll all fire into action. It's really nice. Well, I guess we'll go this way. So we're going to go down a little spiral staircase here. And then once the smelter is in action, or actually mostly finished, all you have to do is just press this button, and it sends the retrieval minecarts to pick up all the items. Another maintenance hatch, by the way. You'll see these dotted around because I have a bunch of maintenance access ways just going everywhere. It sends the storage minecarts around here. I'm actually going perfect. Sends them around here, into this area, and it picks up all the items from the hoppers, and thus I need to fill that in, and thus transfers them back through the hoppers beneath there into our storage system, as you saw back over there. So now if you come down here, like I said, base is a work in progress. So come over here, you have this like little floating golem. He's pretty awesome. He's a little winged creature. I'll tell you why that one's blue and that one's green in a moment. See, more maintenance. This is actually, these chests are the coal supply for the furnace system. So you just put coal in there, and you have, and that automatically gets loaded into all the furnace. Okay, so all the iron golems just love to congregate over here. That's why we built this little railing with this massive golden sword in it. I mean, it looks awesome. I have to credit both myself and AG Muckbooks for designing and building this. It is just awesome. So as you can see up top here, if you don't recognize this symbol, this amulet, this is the amulet from Minecraft Story Mode. This is the one from the first episodes. I can't remember the Order of the Stone. This is the amulet for the Order of the Stone. So that's why this guy's dark blue and that guy's green. As you noticed back on the project board, compass holes. Well, there's one, and there's going to be one going out that way, one going out that way, and then this one over here is currently a work in progress, but there's going to be one going out that way. So this one will be a light blue golem, this one will be a red golem, and you can see I have the green and the dark blue. So now if we come down here, this is going to be the next hall. This is going to be my trading hall. So remember those villagers you saw? Those are going to be moved into here, and there's going to be a whole lot more of them. And as you can see, I'm keeping with pretty much the same style that was in the other hall. All similar. But just to give you a little lore behind Norkun, this is a magical, well, I shouldn't say magical, it's a dwarven fortress, a dwarven land, this is the fortress we're currently in, infused with magic. So maybe they got the magic from the elves, I don't know. They just learned how to use magic and are now infusing it into their builds. So another reason, because we are dwarves, here, let me show you. I am a dwarf. Hello, I'm a dwarf. Yes. So another reason for the giant golden sword statue. We are a clan of dwarves, so I like that. I was gonna put lava here, but I decided against it. I decided just a river of water that comes along here, goes out here, goes down there, and as you can see, that comes back to over here. I do really enjoy this lighting trick. It doesn't actually give off any light, but just looks awesome. It's basically putting a torch above slabs. So, actually, well, this is stair, slab, stair. So it actually works pretty well. And that's pretty much all, excuse me, Iron Golem. That's pretty much all of this area. Like I said, work in progress. I'm going to be saying that multiple times. There are very few actual finished areas. And for right now, let us leave this area. Cool thing about having fly, it allows you to get around really fast. Like that. Actually, before we leave this area, I say we take a tour, because we're going to leave through that door. I say we take a tour of the maintenance areas, because that is where all the actual electronic magic happens. So as you can see, I have redstone wire here going up and around. That's actually for the castle gate. If we go up here to following this torch tower, go around here, this is the waterfall control. So this is what controls the waterfall on and off, which is a key part, because if that flying machine goes through the waterfall, it will actually break. So that's why I had to split the waterfall to get it to continue to work. So now we're going to go down here. This is the, I guess you could call the guts of the system. It all basically includes a bunch of clocks, like clock right here. It includes self-resetting counters for timing. It includes RS NOR latches, monostable circuits, hopper clock. That's actually one of the main clocks running it right there. Bunch of circuits. Oh, hello zombie. I don't know where you are, and I don't really care. Oh, he's outside. Now this is the two inputs, because there's one on each side of the, be quiet, zombie. There's two, one on each side of the chasm. This is the anti-spam device. This whole circuit right here, all of this. What that basically does is it prevents this entire circuit area from breaking by simply right here activating that piston to cut that wire so that it no longer accepts an input until the anti-spam circuit has fully completed its cycle. The whole point of this is so if someone presses the button repeatedly, it does not break the entire circuit, which in my testing in a single player world before I actually built this, pressing the call button, or for other things the on button, just simply broke it. I couldn't press the button repeatedly or spam quotes the button. It would just break. Oh, got a hopper line. Oh, I need some torches here. This is my hopper line that runs to the smelting system. So I can't spam. Oh, next floor. I can't spam the button. So I made sure I fixed that so nobody else could. Because I really don't want to have to go down there and mess with all the timings. So that was the entrance, redstone or electronics. Now we're going to go down to this one. We'll go this way. This is all the circuitry behind the sorting system. So let's see here. How do I get up there? So all of that is the circuitry. It's basically just a tileable pattern that is repeated multiple times, and then just these are my silos here, and then it just continues going. Now we'll get to this little circuit here in a moment. Actually, we'll see if it activates. Oh, yep, there's the minecart. So I'll talk about this in a second, but this is a very crucial circuit. Actually, I never covered that in the storage room. So yeah, this is a minecart collection circuit, auto collection. When I switch it off, this track sends the minecart back over there. So actually, let's go talk about the minecart collection circuit, because that is kind of important. So as you can see, I got a lever there, I got a button there, and I got a bunch of signs. So let's see, button, start collection. That's pretty simple. So basically press the button, starts collection. Instructions button, switch lever to go. So basically to start it, to go. Switch lever to go, and then press the button. To stop, switch lever to stop. Okay, simple enough. Well, here's the lever. Auto iron collection, go and stop. So it's currently running, it's on go. It will continuously run and collect iron and fill this silo here for eternity until I turn it off. So we're going to leave that running just for the sake of me showing you something about it later. And let's see, maintenance hatch there. I thought I had a couple more. Yes, I do. I have a maintenance hatch over here. So we want to go in this one. So this is the maintenance behind the smelting system. As you can see, here's the coal input, and then here's all the smelters that I'm running behind here. And then there is the collection system back over here. And we are going to go up here. This is the input system for the super smelter. Pretty simple, just got a item, not filter, an item stack size limit. So basically it goes so many items and then it releases the minecart. As you can see, we're right over here by this door. Could just come that way, but I decided not to. So now we're going to go all the way down past all this circuitry, and we're going to go over here. We're going to go, as you can see, underneath the floor. And if we go over here, this is the super smelter circuit. It's actually two separate circuits. You have a top circuit and a bottom circuit. You can pretty well see they're pretty much kept apart. And it all starts from the input right here. This is the input. So this entire thing goes top circuit, bottom circuit. And they both run at the same time. And then when they're both done, it resets. Basically, the bottom circuit here, all of this, that is the actual smelting circuit. So that controls the smelter, controls the input, the output, all that sort of thing. This entire top circuit is, again, like I said, an anti-spam device. So this has timer upon timer counters and stuff like that, and it holds the time and it cuts the input via this block right here until such a time as the entire smelting system is done. Now we will get to this room in just a second after I'm... Oh, hi! Yeah, glass wall with hi written on it. Yeah. It's a little fun thing. Just people who tour the base in person, they can find little, like, not Easter eggs, I would say, but they can find little cool things hidden around. So we are going to go back out this way. Hello, Mr. Iron Golems. And I think that's all the maintenance access we need to go through. So I am now going to fly out. Ooh, okay. Let's pay the butler a visit. Okay, where's the butler? Oh, there's the butler. Okay, that's the butler. That little white rabbit is sitting in there. That's the butler. We can close the little viewing window. We can open it. Okay. To the rails. Carrot to enter. Hold it out. Okay, well, let's put a carrot in our hand. Okay, watch what happens. Hello, butler. Would you like to open the door for me? And the butler opens the door. It's great. As you can see, we're now over here. This is another input for the door, which will close behind us, given a little bit of time. I added the time to be a little bit long, just so people can come through. But if we wait a minute, it will close. And I love it. It's a 3x3 spiral door which is full. It doesn't have an open center, so it spirals out and pops the block down. Okay, so we are now at the rails. This is a nice little tunnel here. I am not going to take the minecart for sake of exploring the tunnel, which seemingly we are missing a slab here. I thought I had... Yes. There we go. Missing some slabs. That was... If you heard that piston, that was the door resetting. And it seems like this is a very popular hangout for pigs and sheep. I don't know why. So then the tunnel goes up here. and it goes out to this battlement that you saw earlier. So now if I fly out, that is the very nice looking wall. My AG Muck books spent a lot of time on this wall, and it looks awesome. So then rail track goes up here, and you get to this station. It has a departure. No, it has one entrance and 2 departure points. This departure point will take you back to the fortress. This departure point only has 2 things at the moment. It can hold up to 8 different places. So Waterfall Village, we will go there in a second. And then we have the outbound track. The outbound track goes this way, and it goes off into the incomplete distance. So we will not really take a look at that later, but it may hold a bit of interest. And we have another maintenance hatch. This is the redstone behind the station, just so I can do some maintenance on it if I need to. I do have this massive hole underneath here. This was originally for a red coder circuit, basically logic circuit, but I didn't need it because I put it underneath the tracks. So that was kind of nice. We are going to see if there's any minecarts left in here. So basically press the button, get the minecart, and we're off to Waterfall Village. Incomplete track at the moment. And we come out here. This is the future. Oh, hello, zombie. You dead now. This is the future site of Waterfall Village. We are going to have a bunch of little houses around the central plaza with this little minecart station here. Not very protected at the moment. Needs some walls. Because see, we got zombies incoming, and there's probably a few creepers and skeletons hanging around here somewhere. And maybe a couple spiders. How did you not die? You're dead now. Excuse me. So what I'm going to do is that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Okay, I'm going to go back to the minecart station. Perfect. And we're gonna. So here's my actual red coder circuit here. And kind of long and tedious. And then it just goes into this decoder circuit here, which turns one wire, if I fly up here, into an entire bus cable. So I think that's kind of interesting. But we're not over here. This part of the base is completely unfinished, and it's still an expansion point. We are now going to go over to where this huge lava fall is, and we're going to look at this. This is my fully auto sugarcane, pumpkin, and melon farm. It actually should be triggering any time now. I hope it does. Looks like it hasn't triggered, so everything's been growing. And basically, if you probably didn't notice, but I have chat going in the background down over here, and so if you notice, there was a little sign, a little thing that popped up that said no redstone clocks. Absolutely no redstone clocks. Okay, I don't use redstone clocks for these farms. They're not redstone clock powered. If you go in here, they are random tick powered. So basically the cactus grows, cactus breaks, and I take an output from the cactus and I run it up into the farm. So it's actually kind of nice. So it's a continuously running clock that doesn't generate any lag, which is the main point of no redstone clocks allowed. So I think that's kind of nice. So that will eventually trigger whenever the cactus grows. So I got one clock there, and I got one clock down there. So basically one for the pumpkin and melon, and one for the sugarcane. I really need to get a mass silo system and sorting system for this, because let's see, it's up to there. that's my storage at the moment, and it's kind of getting full. So as you can see, if we fly over here, there's Waterfall Village. Here is the amulet of the Order of the Stone as a skylight. Currently broken wheat farm. This thing currently does not work. I need to shift its position, but that is a far future project because I currently don't need a lot of wheat. If we fly up here, we have a cow farm, which is actually ready to, that's actually really nice. That's ready to be harvested. Well, not harvested, but butchered. So I'm going to press that button, and oop, there goes my steak. Nice, I got steak. And I guess we will breed. Nah, I'll leave the cows for now. Basically, breed, kill. So that works pretty nicely. That is actually a very old design. Very old. I forget who I got that from. I think maybe Mumbo Jumbo. I'd have to look to remember. This is just a little platform I built just so I could like stand here if I wasn't doing anything. It loads basically an entire area, which is really nice. So my brother, Angus Faber, so nicely left me these signs. Here I sit and read chat and ponder my thoughts, quite literally. Are my farms working? Smiley face. Just another sign. And this has access to ender chest and regular chest, just in case I need to store a couple things. So that's pretty nice. And I got nice end banners and a couple other things. So now we're going to go straight up. This is my proudest achievement for this base, is what you're about to see here. So I'm actually going to go this way. So we got a couple villagers here. Maybe be able to hear them in a second. Yep, there they are. Then we have this. This is an approximate, I think it's like 24 by 24 with these little 3 by 4 cutouts in the corners. I forget what the calculated number of blocks is, but this is Y level 193 to bedrock. Yes, I know I spelled bedrock wrong. Get over it. Deal with it. Y193 to basically to Y5. So we're going to do the fun thing. We're going to fly up, and we're going to align ourselves using our crosshair, and we're just going to do this. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, hello, Iron Golem. How are you today? Would you like to get crushed? Yes, you would. Ooh, hello. Okay, would you like to donate your iron to the cause? Yes. So this is my fully auto iron farm. Basically, if we wait a second, we might see the minecart. Remember that minecart I showed you? Well, that track comes all the way out here. Let's see here. No iron golems? Okay, that's cool. It does take a couple minutes, 2 to 3 minutes for that minecart to traverse the 90-degree angle all the way from the storage room, all the way over here to the iron golem farm. So we are going to wait a minute. Oh, right, there it is. And it seems, oh, no, it's doing okay. And then it automatically stops, picks up whatever iron there is, and automatically goes back. And I am super proud of myself here. Not only did I get an auto minecart loader at bedrock, I also got an auto poppy sorter. So this chest only has poppies, this chest only has iron. I am really, really proud of putting in the sorting system and the auto loader at bedrock. Because look, the bedrock is pretty thick down here. So I was super proud to do that. Isn't this a glorious sight? Just infinite iron being made. Oh, hello minecart. And it comes, picks it up. Ooh. Now I've noticed that with the update 1.11.2, these iron farms have increased in production. Normally, it's one golem every 6 minutes. I think it still might be one golem every 6 minutes. But just standing down here, the production rate of iron golems is insane. I am getting so much iron over actually a decently short amount of time. It's crazy. So, let's see. We are going to fly up. Did I lose a door? Oh no, these doors are just open. Okay, close those. I don't know why those doors were open, but we're gonna close them. So let's see if we can see an iron golem fall. See if one spawned. Nope, none of them spawned. Okay. Basically, I have 3 iron golem farms here in virtually the space of one chunk. Well, it's actually larger than one chunk. It's about 4 chunks, but it actually does a decent amount of job. This chest storage right here is how much I had to dig to basically mine this entire area. So, I did have a couple people help, AG Muckbooks and Kimber88. They both helped me finish this up at one point. I did record it, but sadly my hard drive crashed and I lost all the footage that I had of that. So now we're going to fly back over this way. If you haven't noticed, this base is has a very good requirement of must be able to fly to truly appreciate it. So now we're going to go over here. As you can see, we have just a land mass that's missing. Literally, the land is just missing. It's just gone. This was my best. This was AG Muckbooks, Angus Faber, and myself. We dug this entire place out. This was a full hillside here. We dug it out, which is actually kind of nice because we are going to fill this entire area here. At some point, we're going to fill it with the water. Haven't quite figured out how we're going to fill it yet, but we're going to fill it with water. So that's going to be interesting. But this is the future site of Steampunk Harbor. So basically think big iron ships with maybe an airship dock up there. So you have an airship hanging there. You got a couple like ironclads coming over here in port and stuff like that. So that's the purpose of this area here. As you can see, my boundary, my property ends at that corner. So we really don't have very much ocean to work with. Actually, right there in chat is the continuously running redstone clocks are not allowed message. Now, I really wish I had included this little piece over here, this extension, because this cave area is just awesome. I love it so much, but it's not included in the base. As you can see, there's our boundary line, which actually goes into there and goes around there. Now the cool thing is I have a plains biome, I have a roof forest biome, I have a snow biome, I have a desert biome. So I pretty much have a lot of the biomes. There's an acacia biome just right over there. Looks like I have birch forest biome up there. So there's a lot of biomes crammed into this pretty decently sized area. So we're going to go down here. This is one of my favorite little places. This is the ice tray. Basically, this produces infinite ice. Just regular ice, not packed ice. There's no way to generate packed ice, except by going out and mining it. So this is a nice little trick. Basically, you place a diagonal of water covered, and then you make it flow out to the corners. So now I can mine all of this ice and it automatically refills, thus infinite ice. Check around for mobs. Oh, there's a zombie coming this way. Oh, there's a ton of zombies coming this way. Move out of the way, cow. I'll punch these guys. Ooh. Oh, thank you for the potato. Don't need the potato, but thank you for the potato. Yeah, I kind of need to extend this water a little bit. Just to wash the mobs away. Holy mackerel, that's a lot of zombies. How many zombies are there? Well, it is a dark spot, so... Okay, that took care of the zombies. There's a couple creepers over there, but I'm not gonna... Oh man, thunderstorm. It is now thundering. That was what that flash was. That was lightning. So we are now having a thunderstorm in game. How interesting. Okay, close the door. This is Mr. Snow Golem guy. So basically, you stand over here, and you get a bunch of snowballs. So not only do I have an ice tray, I have infinite snow. And if I kind of try and drop down this ladder, I also have a bunch of snow storage. So I'm currently almost full with one chest. One double chest. That generates... Hey, nice, it stopped at an even stack. That generates a lot of snow. So let's see if we can get out of here. Oh, it's lightning and thundering. Oh, hello, Mr. Skelly. You trying to hit me? Well, I'm gone. Okay, and then my property just extends out this way over the hill a little bit. Yep, over here. There is the track is somewhere down here. I don't remember. Oh, right down there. There's the end of the track. And let's see, can I see the... Yep, it's thundering. Thunder and lightning. Oh, I must have weather turned off. I guess that's why we're not hearing the thunder. But anyway, I'm going to fly back inside. So let's see here. I'm going to drop down into that. And, you know, call button. I always try and keep the flying machine on the opposite side, basically on this side, so anybody coming in can experience the flight in. It's pretty nice. This is just our little fortuning platform. Basically, we build pillars of ore blocks, and hey, let's watch this from here. Build pillars of ore blocks and then fortune them. So let me, as you can see, both sides activate at the exact same time. So then that flies over. As you can see, there's a little blockage up there. That was the waterfall control. So if we go over here and wait for a second. That drops down, and the waterfall comes back. And that is actually my entire base. Well, it's not my base. I keep saying my base. It's not actually my base. It's a joint base. Angus Faber, AG Muckbooks, and TRN Master, myself. That is our base. And just this little side note, you see this little like watchtower here? This watchtower... Oh, there's an entrance in here. This little watchtower was the first thing ever built on this property. That's a little cool bit of trivia information. That was the first thing ever built, was that little thing. Then everything else was in place. So, well, as you can see, as soon as we cross, I'm going to come down here actually. As soon as we go across that, journey well, traveler.